Hey guys, so this is a walkthrough of the Amazing Grace chord sheet that I sent you guys. So this is for guitar, ukulele, and mandolin. And mandolin and ukulele players, just watch my right hand and play your own chords for the left hand. All right. So if you look down at the bottom of the sheet, you see a little chart where it lists the different keys that the verses are written in. You can see that in the key of G, that means it's using the notes from your G scale. Some of you know that scale, some of you don't. You have a certain set of chords for the G scale. So if you know the G scale of chords, you should play that first. Do G, A minor, B minor, C, D, E minor, and then go back down. E minor, D, C, B minor, A minor, G, okay? And then you can look at how I want you to play it with one strum first. And even if you can play all kinds of strum patterns, still play through it at least once with one strum so that you can anticipate the next chord on time and just discipline yourself to do some air strums, all right? So let's do the key of G first. Get your G chord ready. 1, 2, 3, ready, set, play. G, 2, 3, G, 2, 3, C, 2, 3, G, 2, 3, G, 2, 3, G, 2, 3, D sus 2, 3, D, 2, 3, G, 2, 3, G, 2, 3, C, 2, 3, G, 2, 3, E minor, 2, 3, D, 2, 3, G, 2, 3, G, 2, 3. Now you might have noticed that I put an E minor in on the last line of that verse, and you can see on the chart that the G has a little star next to it, and across the way on that same line you see opt, that stands for optional. And E minor is the good optional chord there. But if you can't play E minor yet, then just stick with G. Once you have that down with one strum, you can do it with two. You would do G, 2, 3, G, 2, 3, C, 2, 3, G, 2, 3. But if you're having any trouble landing those chords on time, stick with one until you're super confident reading through those chords and getting them on beat 1 and making sure the chords sound beautiful. You don't want to have buzzy or muted chords. So you might even want to do a pick through on those chords before you start to make sure every single note you can hear. Like, hear how that one was buzzy? Right there. And that one was buzzy too. Better. So I could work on that chord and make it better. I think watching myself in the camera's throwing me off. There we go. All right, so we want to work on those chords till they sound beautiful all the way through, and then really try to keep that good quality of chord as you go through. Now next on the sheet is the key of A version. So if you don't know these chords, you should just skip. If you don't know the E sus chord, but you know A, D, and E, you can just play it without the E sus. But if you want to learn it, I can teach it to you super quick. Your optional chord on the end of that song, the last line on The Hour I First Believed, see how that's F sharp minor? A lot of you guys don't know how to play F sharp minor yet, so you could just stick with A. And then when we learn F sharp minor, you can plug it in right there. All right? The third verse is the key of C. So most of you guys know this and can do the optional A minor. And the last key that is written out for you is the key of D. And if you're on the guitar, your A sus is with your pinky right next to your third finger. A sus, and then you pick that pinky up to have A. So you might have to work that pinky out to make it sound good. Once you get the 3 strums, then you can try this picking pattern. All right, so everybody can do this. I'm going to do this with only 4 strings. So if you're on the ukulele, it'd look like this. Same on the mandolin, but you'd have a pick for the mandolin. So, but you could do just straight down the 4 strings like that. Thumb 1, 2, 3, rest. 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 But for the guitar, you'd want to start with this low G. Thumb 1, 2, 3, rest. 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 All right, so the mandolin, you would just be picking down, up, down, up. Or you could just do down 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and making that sound good. You could do down ups, or you could do all 4 downs like that. Ukulele, you can just do thumb 1, 2, 3, rest. Thumb 1, 2, 3, rest. Thumb 1, 2, 3, rest. Thumb 1, 2, 3, rest on those 4 strings. All right, guys. So once you get this down with 1, 2, then 3 strums, and you can do the picking pattern all the way through in all 4 keys, that's when you're going to want to add more interesting chords, and that will be on another video. All right, altered chords and substitute chords. Have fun with this amazing grace, you guys.